away! Get away from me! Get away!
Hey, what's going on?
Lisa's trying to kill me.
Seriously? You're deciding to cut ties with me completely in an interrogation room, no less, when I'm up for an IAA investigation? I mean, has anyone ever told you that you suffer from tragically inappropriate time?
I'm doing it right now, and I know the way you're acting, but I know that it's killing you. And I want you to be able to salvage whatever's left of your career and your life. I don't want to be the one who destroys you.
Well, unfortunately, I have had a lot of bodyguards in my life.
So Dante didn't seem familiar.
Well, when I met him, it was, I was kind of out of context because Sonny introduced me to him as his son. So I was kind of thinking about that when I met him.
Well, all cards on the table. I don't think that I would have a problem with Dante guarding you if Dante had just told me that he had guarded you before.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, if Dante didn't tell you, then who told you that?
I guess it's safe to assume that the Balkan knows that Brenda killed his son. And he's not going to let up, and he's not going to keep sending an endless amount of guys to grab her.
He's going to switch it up. He's going to try a different approach.
And we have no idea what that's going to be. But you do understand that the situation is going to get worse.
Yeah.
So if you're holding back information, it could cost Brenda her life. Did anything else happen between the two of you I should know about?
I was on my way to Mr. Dunleavy's to give him his arthritis meds. His room is right next door. And I heard Robin cry out, so I came in to check on her. She appeared to be asleep. I thought she was having a nightmare. I tried to wake her, and her eyes flew open, and she screamed right in my face.
Liar.
How did I know you were going to say that?
I'm a little surprised, even disappointed. You don't normally repeat yourself. I mean, how many attempts does this woman get to make on my life before someone stops her?
Well, nobody's going to let her do anything to you.
Are you... It's a little late for that. I'm lying here with a third-degree burn on my leg.
Chief, can we get the contents of that needle analyzed?
Okay, you can't possibly believe that I'd be that blatant or stupid.
I'll take the syringe.
Is there no end to the length that you people will go to indulge in Robin's raging paranoia? Because that's what's so clearly going on here. Okay, I am sorry that you got hurt, but I think you need reminding that if it wasn't for me, you and Emma would be dead right now. All right, so you should be thanking me, not accusing me of arson or attempted murder.
Syringe. Lisa. Lisa.
You're a grown man, John. Okay, proceed at your own risk, but I'm going to make this very real for you. Okay? Carly turns pea green with envy anytime Brenda and Jax are within a 100-mile radius of one another. Okay? She is using you to make her husband jealous.
I'm helping Carly out with something, period. That's it. There's nothing else going on. All right, I would say that everybody's position is clear. Carly is happily married to Jax, and I'm happily in love with you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't know what you think is going on here. That Carly and I are on some revenge sex roller coaster romp, but it ain't happening.
Here's what I think. Carly is playing some kind of game here that will blow up in her face, and it will end badly for at least one other person. Don't let that poor sucker be you. I appreciate your concern, but as I mentioned before, I'm a grown woman, and I'm a damn good lawyer.
I'm big at prep. All right, I let it spill into my personal life, but I assessed the risks and possible outcomes before I got involved with you. So an IA investigation, yeah, that's on the top of the list, but I chose to follow my heart, and I am prepared to take the consequences.
Good for you, but I'm not prepared to be the guy who trashes your life. And maybe things got muddled in the confusion of everything that's happened, but I do care about you. Even before we slept together, when we, the good times, I paid attention. And I saw what makes you happy, what defines you. And that's being a prosecutor.
I like to think I run a little deeper than that.
Let's not minimize the trouble you're in, because if your bosses know that you're with me, they're gonna take everything that you've worked so hard to get.
No, quite honestly,
okay.
They're really quite limited in what they have, because I haven't done anything. I haven't broken any law to benefit you.
Not technically, but it's as far as in the Fed's eyes. You straddled a fence more than once, and they got egg on their faces. They're pissed. And they're gonna make an example out of you. Is that what you want?
Well, it's not like a secret that Dante was assigned to guard you, because there is a picture of him shielding you from the paparazzi.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that. I hope you don't feel uncomfortable that we knew each other. I mean, Dante is Sonny's child, so
I know.
there's nothing.
I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not.
Good, because I know what it can feel like when you're in love and, sometimes you think too much about things, or you can kind of lose a piece of yourself. That's what I did with Sonny anyway, so.
Look, I'm as motivated as you are to end this Balkan mess, maybe even more so considering everything I've got to hide. But I don't want to put Brenda in any more jeopardy.
Yeah, but Brenda's always been volatile. And the harder she tries to cover something, the bigger the risk she'll lose it completely.
Lose what completely?
What, she didn't tell you that her mother had mental problems?
No.
Brenda and Sonny were supposed to get married.
Yeah, and he left her at the altar.
Yeah, and within 3 months she had a nervous breakdown. She had to be hospitalized. I married her because she thought she was going to go crazy.
She wanted you to take care of her.
No, she wanted me to put her in an institution where she wouldn't be a burden to anybody. She's not exactly confident in her own sanity. She breaks easily.
So what you're saying is if she tells the wrong person about Alexander, I could be facing criminal charges, lose my badge, all that stuff.
Right, and if she felt responsible for doing that, it would wreck her.
How do we proceed?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait for Spinelli to download all that information from the Balkan's men's cell phone. But in the meantime, you and Brenda need to talk. You need to get your story straight before somebody figures out what really happened in 2007.